Let's talk about the Cavaliers a little bit. What's ahead for them now? Where do they need to improve?
Well, they have a lot of what we consider in the league specialists or one-trick ponies. That means guys that do one thing and do one thing well. And if they didn't do that one thing, they wouldn't be in the NBA. For example, Wally Szczerbiak making $14 million this year. He's a three-point shooter. So when he's not knocking down the three, he's very ineffective. Ben Wallace, a rebounder. So when he's not getting rebounds, he can't really help your team. Anderson Varejao, I think he's more of a backup power forward than a starting power forward. He's going to bring energy, but not much else. And Zydrunas Ilgauskas, I made sure I looked to see how old he was because compared to Dwight Howard, I thought he was older than 33 the way he was moving up and down the court. And the last thing, what are they going to do with their backcourt? They have two guys that are basically 6'5" and under, which in the NBA terms is a small backcourt. Can you continue to do that and allow LeBron James to have the pressure to carry the burden offensively and sometimes having to guard the best player on the other team?
Ilgauskas makes a lot of money. He can opt out, is likely not to. Varejao can also opt out. Here's what the Cavaliers are looking ahead to this summer. You mentioned Szczerbiak. He is more than likely done, making 13 this year. He's not going to get that anywhere next season and likely not to stick around in Cleveland. Joe Smith came in mid-season around the trade deadline. He's unrestricted. The money issue is not huge there, but Cleveland is up against the luxury tax. But at the same time, as you know, they're facing the prospect of trying to make a certain number 23 happy between now and that summer of 2010 when he can opt out and likely become a free agent. If you're looking not necessarily a name, but a type of player that they have to go after this summer to get over that next hump, who is it? What kind of guy is it?
This summer, Matt, I don't see that player because the two guys that you saw player options next to their name, Zydrunas Ilgauskas and Anderson Varejao, just like there's a recession going on in the country, there will be in the NBA as well, especially with the looming 2010 class. So those two players, I advise, do not opt out. Trust me, stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So really, the main help that I see for LeBron James will happen up front, but I don't think that it's going to happen this summer.